Achyuta Padakamalam Vadanti tat-tattavidastattam jajnanam adda brahmeti paramatmiti bhagavaniti sabdate. That truth is explained as Brahma, as Paramatma, or as Bhagavan. The same thing. Just like we see the sun. The sun is a planet and there is a sun god. Just like we have got also in each and every planet one chief person. Here we have got president. Formerly there was one president or king on this planet. Now there are now so many presidents. But according to God's plan, there is one president or king in each and every planet. So in the sun planet there is also one king or one chief person. His name is also given in the Bhagavad-gītā, Vibhushan. If you accept Bhagavad-gītā, then you have to accept all these things. You cannot make minus anything. That is not knowledge of Bhagavad-gītā. Therefore you are presenting Bhagavad-gītā as it is. We cannot use the ardha-kukkuṭī-nyāya. Half. I take half of the hen. I take the rear part and the front part I reject. This kind of logic, argument will not be very successful. You have to take as it is, total. And you have to understand. That is understanding of Bhagavad-gītā. If you take something to your choice, that is useless. Useless waste of time. Just like Mahatma Gandhi, he wanted to prove from Bhagavad-gītā non-violence. Yeah, how it is possible? Bhagavad-gītā is spoken in the battlefield. So in this way, if we try to understand Bhagavad-gītā, it will be not Bhagavad-gītā, it will be something else. We must understand Bhagavad-gītā as it is. That is our preaching method. We are presenting Bhagavad-gītā as it is all over the world. So we accept. The modern theory, scientific theory is that the sun planet is only blazing fire. There cannot be any living entity. No, we don't believe that. Because Shastra says that the living entity is never born. Acchidyam adajyam. Adajya. Just like we sterilize by putting into the fire. But that does not mean the living entity is dead. No. Adajyam. It cannot be burnt into fire. Acchidyam. It cannot be cut into pieces. This information I get from Bhagavad-gītā. So, in the sun planet, although it is blazing fire, they are living entities. They have got a particular type of body. That particular type of body is fiery. Just like you have got living entities in the sea, there are hundreds and thousands. Jalajanamulakhani. There are 9 lakh species of aquatic animals. But they are living in the water. They have got particular type of body. But you cannot say, because you cannot live within the water, you cannot say, no, there cannot be any living entity. This is nonsense. The living entity, that other name is Sarvagam. He can live everywhere. It is not a fact the living entities lives only in certain particular place. No, sarvaga. Anywhere in God's creation, there are living entities. This is Shastric Vishaya. So, in the sun planet also, there are living entities, cities, just like here. Otherwise, how Krishna can say, Imam vivasate jugam praptavan ahamambayam. Krishna is telling lie that I spoke this science of Bhagavad-gītā to the sun god. Now according to our calculation, nobody can go to the sun planet. And where is the scope of speaking there? And to whom speaking? But Krishna says, yes, imam vivasate jugam praktava aham. I said, abhayam, imperishable knowledge. Vivassan manovipraho. So, from this version we can understand in the sun planet there are living entities, and the chief man or chief demigod is the sun god whose name is Vivassan. So his body must be fiery, otherwise how he can live there? And the inhabitants there also. So we are thinking from here that nobody can live there, but that's not the fact. We are calculating by our own experience. Therefore, we cannot have perfect knowledge by speculating our experience. It is not possible. We must go to a person whose experience is beyond our experience. That is called Guru. Tad vijnanatham sa guru meva vigacchit. Guru means heavy. If Guru is as good as I am, then what is the use of taking knowledge from him? Guru must be heavier. So who can become more heavier than Krishna? Matta paratanang nanyat kinchijasti dhananjaya. There is nobody heavier. And Krishna proved it when he was a child, when he was a boy of 7 years old. He proved how heavy that he lifted the Govardhan Hill. And it rested on Krishna's finger continually for 7 days. Just imagine how heavy he is. So in this way we have to understand Krishna. And if we understand Krishna from that spirit, from that angle of vision, then we become perfect. As it is said here, Giyang jattat prabhakshami jajagatya amritamasnate. You become immortal. This is confirmed in the 4th chapter. Janma karmam me dibbam jujanati tattat. If you simply understand Krishna in truth, not superficially, but in fact, then what is the result? The result is takta dehang punar janma naiti. Punar janma next. Again if I take a material body, then again I will have to die. Anyone who has got this material body, he has to die. Janma mrityu. One who is born, he must die. But here Krishna says, Punar Janma Naiti, no more birth. Then there is no more death. Because if there is birth, there is death. And if there is no birth, there is no death. And that is immortality, amrita. That is amritatta. So amritattaya kalpate. In another place Krishna said, Janghina bathante te purusam purusarasava. Samas sukham dukham dhiram. Samritattaya kalpate. We are disturbed by the bodily concepts of life. Every one of us. Everyone is busy. How to relieve the bodily pains and pleasure. That's all. The real pains and pleasure that the living entity who has accepted this material body, he has to continue this pains and pleasure. That is explained in the Bhagavad-gītā. Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. So there is no science to give relief from Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. So how you can expect relief? It is temporary relief. So Krishna says in the Bhagavad-gītā, we should not be disturbed by the temporary pains and pleasure. mātrā-sparśās tu kaunteya sītoṣna sukha-dukkhadat. Agama apayina anityātāṅ titikkhasya bhārat. We should not be disturbed by these so-called bodily pains and pleasure. We can try, we can get as much, but this is not our business. Our business is how to get out of these clutches of birth and death. That is their business. That they do not. Because they have no knowledge. All fools and rascals, they are busy for the temporary pains and pleasure. So here it is said, Gyayam jattat pravakshami, jad gatta amritam asnati. That is knowledge. I shall speak to you about that supreme knowledge. That supreme knowledge means if you simply try to understand Krishna, Janma karma me dibbam, why Krishna appears? Janma karma. Why he was like an ordinary human being? He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Why he takes part in these ordinary activities? Just like Krishna took part in the battle of Kurukshetra. He is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Why should he take part in the battle of... Yes, this is somebody, some section of people, they question like this. But he has his business. Because he comes, he has got his business. He says that Dharma samasthapanarthaya sambhavami juge juge. I come. My business is to re-establish the principle of life, religion. Human life means religion. Dharmena hina pasubhi samana. The cats and dogs, they have no religion. But if the human being has no religion, then he is no better than the cat and dog. Therefore, all over the world, either he is a European or American or Indian or Canadian or Russian, everyone has got some religion. It doesn't matter whether it is Hinduism, Muslimism or Christianism. Because human society without religious conception. Religious conception means to understand God. Is animal. Dharmena hina pasubhi samana. So gradually the whole world is becoming animal because they are rejecting religion. They are rejecting religion. Therefore Krishna says, Dharma samasthapanarthaya sambhavami juge juge. Because these rascals, they give up religion and become animals and fight between themselves and make the whole world a confusion and chaos. Therefore, it is required that Krishna comes. Dharma samasthapanarthaya. This is his duty. He has no duty, and it is his mercy that it comes. Dharma samasthapanarthaya. And what is that dharma? In the Bhagavad it is explained, Dharmantu sakshat bhagavat pranitam. You cannot manufacture a religious sect. That is rascaldom. Just like you think, I shall manufacture law at my home. Is it possible? Who will care for your law? If the law is enacted by the state, that is accepted. The government says, keep to the left. You have to accept it. You cannot say, no, why not to the right? Then you will be criminal. Similarly, Laws means given by the government. And Dharma means which is the codes given by God. That is Dharma. Dharmantu sakshat bhagavat-pranita. That is religion. And Krishna says, Dharma samasthapanarthaya sambhavami juge juge. I come to re-establish. When people become cats and dogs without any religion, then I come down to establish religion. Because we are Krishna's sons. We are all sons of Krishna. He is very much anxious to see us happy. Just like father wants to see his sons, bewildered sons, to see that he is happy. Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya ca duskritam. That is also the same thing. To deliver the righteous person and to kill the demons, the same thing. Because Krishna is absolute. He is maintaining the devotee and killing the demons. Both of them are same thing. Just like father. Father is giving some child, some son, nice sweetmeat. And the other son comes, no, you cannot take it. Does it mean that father is partial? No, father is kind, both the child. He knows that he cannot eat. So similarly, two things are going on, parallel. Some are punishments, some are maintenance by the laws of God. But he knows how to do it. We have to accept his law. That is, tatte nukampa susumiksamana. Therefore, devotee is never disturbed by the so-called pains and pleasure of this world. He is never disturbed. He knows his duty, how to execute Krishna consciousness. That is real devotee. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam. So Krishna said that dharma samasthapanarthaya sambhavami juge juge. Then what is that dharma? He did not come here to re-establish Hinduism or Muslimism or Christianism. No. He came to give you real dharma. What is that? Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sarvam. That is dharma. To surrender unto Krishna. Krishna, I am eternally your servant. I forgot you. Now I come to my senses. I surrender unto you. This is Dharma. Bhaunam janunavante jnanavan manga prapaddatre. This sense, real sense comes when after struggling for many, many births, one becomes wise. Bhaunam janmanavante jnanavan. Jnanavan means wise, not fools and rascals. Jnanavan, manga prapaddate, surrenders unto me. So, anyone who is surrendering to Krishna, taking to Krishna devotional service fully, he is the most intelligent man. He is not cats and dogs or rascals. Because Krishna says, Jnanavan, this is real knowledge. That will be explained. Krishna says, Gyan jatta pravakshami. I shall speak to you what is the object of knowledge, ultimate objective of knowledge. Jajgatya amritam asmrite. If one can understand Krishna, he gets eternal life. And that is our aim of life. Not to remain within this material world. Bhutta praliyate. Take birth once and again die. This is done by the cats and dogs. Any animal, they do not know anything. They take birth and again die. Dehinasmin yatha dehi kaumara jauvanam jara tatha dehantara prapti. You have to accept. So if in ignorance I take birth and again die, what is this like? Bhutta praliyate. That is no knowledge. Spoiling. This is human form of life is the boon where you can make a solution simply by understanding Krishna. Janma karmam vidibham jujanati tat kaktadi hang Punar Janma Naiti. This is knowledge. How to become immortal how to understand Krishna, how to go back to home, back to Godhead. That is the mission of Krishna consciousness. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,